Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Commodity-TV here from our studios in Switzerland. And with me here is today, a very new company, a new business model, which is called Gold Silber Schweiz AG. And Andreas Hoffmann, the CEO, is here with me to explain a bit of his business model and how he combines the physical investment in gold and silver with jewelry, making a business model out of that and having security, probably for the worst case scenario. Mr. Hoffmann, welcome. Great to have you here. Yeah, Gold Silber Schweiz AG. What is the company about? Maybe you can give us a short, overview, I would call it.
Well, may I introduce me? My name is Andreas Hoffmann, and I started trading with physical precious metals, coins, bars for investment 10 years ago. I'm quite famous in the area of the Lake of Constance, where I held about 100 events about financial crisis, potential risk for the future. And we both, we saw prices of gold and silver going down and down and down since 2011.
Yeah.
I talked to my wife 4 years ago and told her, darling, we must find a solution for our investors where they have security for a worst case financial crisis scenario and surplus on it, earning profit beside the stock market. On that time, we recognized that jewelers put on a margin 100 times more than the coin dealers do, yes? They earn about 100 up to 300% on their jewelry, while we must live with
3 to 5% maximum.
Yes, that's it. And then I started looking at this business model, and I saw there wasn't any development the last 50 years. They have tremendous costs for purchasing the jewelry, for producing the jewelry. And then I started optimizing everything.
Or maybe revolutionizing also,
Yes, that's my idea. I didn't invent anything. What I did, I optimized cost. I optimized the personal capacity. I optimized the sales channels.
So distribution channels.
Distribution channels. And settled the whole business model on a huge bulk of gold and silver physically for the case of a near financial crisis scenario.
So you mean like the replication of 2008-9, but more worse.
Yes. And what's the interesting thing is, if we make an example, for example, this ring.
A lovely ring, by the way,
Yes. It's about a physical gold worth 1,000 euro. But this ring will be sold at the moment at a jeweler for 3,000 euro. Our idea is to sell the same ring for 2,000. What means we generate a margin of 100% because the production costs, if you use latest cutting technology, is only at about 70 to 80 euro in Germany. What makes jewelry expensive is the jeweler himself. And if you ask 100 women, where will you buy your jewelry? Will you buy it at a jeweler for 3,000 or the same for 2,000? What do you think? Well, 100 women.
Probably the thing for 2,000,
Yes. Nobody would miss a bargain like this.
Yeah, but maybe you should ask the men because they normally pay for it.
The men also say, oh, 1,000 euro less, that's a good deal. But for our investors means after costs, and we slashed costs in every important area, it's absolutely realistic to make an operate profit 20% plus. Not tomorrow. We have a scenario of about 3 years to get fully into business. But when we have reached 100% of our capacity, it's realistic that we earn about 20% per year, independent of the stock market.
As a net margin.
As a net margin for the investor.
Wow, that's fantastic. So let's assume somebody comes to you and says, okay, I want to invest 20,000 euros.
Okay.
How does it work?
Well, that depends if this person wants maximum discretion. He can come to us, he can pay for our bearer shares. We sell bearer shares, physical bearer shares, pay them cash, and in this way it's guaranteed that he has absolute discretion. He can also pay with physical metals, he already has, and he can also pay by bank transfer. In that moment, the money goes to our account. We buy
in Switzerland.
We buy with 70% physical gold and silver, which is 30% physical gold and 70% physical silver, because we want to secure the solvability of our clients. What means that we buy 1 ounce coin silver, and also with the gold, the maximum weight is 1 ounce gold. So if the investor wants to have the physical access, he has coins made for circulation, and so he's safe for
as a currency, like.
Yes. But if he doesn't need the gold and silver, and if the situation stays like at the moment for the next 5, 6, 7 years, we have the real chance to grow into a company like Fielmann in the
opticians,
did, because we offer a price-performance ratio which brings absolute clear advantage for our customers. We have a wonderful combination of elegance, of security and profit. And everything is based on the customer advantage. And in a real economy, in a free economy, this will bring you market share, and for an investor, for a shareholder, this will bring profit.
Or dividends.
Or dividends.
And a higher stock price. Is it possible that you maybe IPO the company later?
Absolutely. An IPO or also the selling of the company to a financial investor, to a private equity company, is an exit scenario which is absolutely realistic, but not included in our business plan. In our business plan, we only have included the operating profits without any scenarios of rising precious metal prices. But if the prices go up, the shareholders will have the profit by themselves.
They make money, because of the valuation of the metal. You said you are storing the metal in Liechtenstein, correct? So that is like a tax-free vault, or what is that?
Absolutely. To make everything transparent, to build up the confidence and the trust of the shareholders, we've decided to store the precious metals outside. We found a very pretty solution in Liechtenstein in a tax-free vault, and we had the idea to give the control over the metal to the shareholders themselves. We have installed a committee of 7 shareholders, which is elected by
the shareholders.
Themselves. And they have the control in that form that if we want to sell or take some of the precious metal out of the vault, they need to declare and to sign by signature.
All 7, or is it less?
We allow 2 of them to go to holiday.
Okay, so 5 are needed anyway.
5 of them.
Okay,
yes.
Okay. Well, that's a great security thing. Perfect. So if we roll the business further, that means you want to establish also then like a shop chain, right? This is how I understand it, for the jewelry, maybe going further. And also you want to offer the investor, make money, security, and for the worst case scenario. So let's assume what happens in the worst case scenario. Let's think, Euro goes bust, we have a real big financial crisis. So what is still the security for your shareholders?
If you have a look at our rules and our statutes, you will find that the company herself is able and is allowed to do anything which is necessary, that our shareholders can act with the precious metals. that's very important for a scenario of expropriation in Germany and
whatever, France.
Whatever.
Yes. We don't know it. Yeah.
You are a German citizen, your precious metal is in Switzerland. So how can you benefit from your precious metal in Switzerland?
How can you use it? Yeah.
Well, we have the power, we have the legitimation to put everything which is necessary for our shareholders to get into this profit. And believe me, I have worked over years on a concept that works. Because, in my opinion, this is the greatest market in the future. To have a solution which is reliable for EU citizens to work with precious metals which are located in Switzerland.
Yeah. And to make money during, let's say, freedom times, and when the bad times come, you are still safe.
It's more than that. If you have a look at the idea of our branches, we have a revolutionary form of our branches, which brings on the one side a very new feeling when you buy jewelry, and on the second side, we want to make money by making the world more beautiful.
Yeah, fantastic. Why not?
If you have time, if I can show you a vision of our branches, you will see that this is a very, very fine business opportunity. Because making the world a better place and earning money, everything settled on gold and silver.
Yeah.
And garnished with Swiss discretion.
Yeah, it's a great idea. Absolutely.
We are looking for investors. We are looking for people who have contact to investors. We are looking for distribution partners. So come to us. Let me show you the whole concept with pictures, with figures. Let me give you the contracts for themselves. And thank you very much, Mr. Steiger.
Thank you
for your time.
And great final word. All the best for this. And I will survey your solution very critically and carefully, because I think it's a real interesting idea.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was Andreas Hoffmann, the CEO of Gold Silber Schweiz AG. Well, you heard it. They found a fantastic, secure solution for an investment in physical precious metals, gold, silver, of course, combined with jewelry, and really to make money. And I think the approach to say, okay, in the good times, which we hope still are going on, we make money via our business itself, but it comes to the worst and we will have another debt crisis or financial crisis like 2008-9, they are still able to act and to work for their investors and for their shareholders. I think that's a really new approach and is worth to be checked out. So check it out. Thanks for watching us. Do, as always, your own due diligence. Thanks for watching us. Bye-bye from here is out.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.